at the top of the bill, but next, Henry Turner is set to make the fourth defence of his WBC International Silver Super Lightweight title. It's against Colombia's Maykol Mendoza.
Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues here live on TNT Sports. Our next contest of the evening is 10 rounds for the WBC International Silver Super Lightweight Championship. It's all brought to you by Frank Warren on behalf of Queensbury, along with their great sponsors, 32 Red and Unibet. The bout is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control. Your supervisor in charge is Des Rees. Along with the World Boxing Council, the President, Mauricio Suleiman, the Supervisor, Debbie Down. Introducing your three scoring judges from ringside. From Gothenburg, Sweden, Mr. Andreas Stenberg. From Genk, Belgium, Mr. Brahim Ait Aadi. And from Harrow, England, Mr. Kieran McCann. Your timekeeper from Uxbridge is Stephen Bucci. And your referee, Lee Every from South Oxy. Introducing first the challenger in the red corner. He has a record of 16 wins, only 4 defeats, with 14 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he wears the black shorts, and at the weigh-in he scaled 10 stone. Please welcome from Barranquilla, Colombia, Maykol El Diamante Mendoza. And across the ring in the blue corner, he is unbeaten with a record of 12 wins and no defeats, with 4 wins coming by way of knockout. At the weigh-in, he scaled 10 stone, and tonight he wears the black and gold shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing from High Wycombe, the former multi-time national amateur champion, the former European gold medalist, and the reigning, defending WBC International Silver Super Lightweight Champion, the Showman, Henry Turner.
Okay, lads, when I say stop, you stop boxing. When I say break, take a step back. Keep your hands up, protect yourself at all times. Good luck to you both, good luck.
So the Showman is ready, and he came into Burning Love by Elvis Presley, which I'm all in favour of. It's a change of opponent tonight for Henry Turner, and at short notice, an injury to Bradley Townsend means Maykol Mendoza from Colombia stepped in at 9 days' notice, and Alan Smith expects this to be Turner's hardest fight. He's unbeaten, ranked number 9 in Britain, and he's got the added challenge, Richie, of fighting a man tonight, but he's not really prepared for, so it's going to be interesting, this one.
Yeah, he's just got to stick to his boxing, just feel out the opponent. And that's what I like about Henry Turner. He's another well-schooled boxer, works well behind his jab. He's got good timing, well balanced. And he's just got to have a look, take a look at this fella, because as you've said, Fletch, he's probably not fully prepared to box this opponent, so he's just got to take a look at him and get behind his jab like he's doing now and have a look at the opponent early on.
Both men in black trunks, mainly black trunks, the gold and red, the sequins on the trunks of Henry Turner. 4th fight in a row here at York Hall, his first since outpointing Billy Allington last November, and he says he wants to be British champion by the end of the year. For that dream to become reality, he's got to get through this challenge tonight. It might just take him a couple of rounds, Rich, to have a look at someone that he's not seen a great deal of.
Well, he's working well here, actually, with that left hand. And I can see what Mendoza's doing. He's trying to edge forward and get into range, but when he's doing that, then Turner's just picked him off. So what Mendoza's got to do, he's got to use his lead hand a little bit better and just edge forward. But what he's doing is edging forward, not realising he's in punching range, and then he's getting caught with that left hand, nice and sharp from Turner. That's good work early on.
Turner, a southpaw, so working behind that right-hand lead jab. The flip side of Turner not knowing a great deal about Mendoza also hasn't prepared for Henry Turner, so it is a double-edged sword, something that both men have just got to work out in the early stages of this one. 10 rounds for the WBC International Silver Lightweight title.
Yeah, it's a good start at the moment from Turner, but he's just got to keep doing what he's doing and be patient. Break the opponent down with that jab and that straight left hand. Concentrate on straight punches in the first round when you don't know too much about the opponent. Play it safe, but at the moment he's accurate with his work. There again with that jab. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Turner's been the man coming forward here in the first round, working behind that right jab. Decent shot as well. That's got Mendoza wobbling here towards the end of the round. A really good punch from Turner, and he's in survival mode now, the man from Colombia. There's less than 20 seconds in the first round to go, but that shot shook him to his boots.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was all from a left uppercut as his opponent came come forward. So great work again from Turner. Just staying on the outside, bringing the opponent over the front foot, then catching him as he's coming forward. Lovely.
Well, he didn't know a great deal about him, but what he does know is the bell sounds to end the first round, Richie. He knows he can hurt him.
Yeah, superb work there. Alan Smith will be really happy in that corner. Let's have a look at it here. So he brings him onto the shot, left uppercut to the body, and then he finishes on the right hook, and he's all over the place then. He really feels it, probably from the second shot, if anything.
There was a little short left hook in the middle of all of that, wasn't it? That didn't travel very far, right at the end of the combination, that one there.
That one there, also the right hook was probably at the back of the head, but that little short left uppercut there was a good little shot.
Finish with the hook, so it brings your shoulder back round, okay? You've got to be patient.
So encouragement coming for Maykol Mendoza, and he might need it. The man giving the instructions is his dad, and by the way, he fought Alexander Usyk, so he knows a thing or two, doesn't he?
But his son's up against it here.
Second out.
Really good opening round for the unbeaten Henry Turner. Fascinating character. His fiance's family owned Bob the Regis Pier, among other things. Turner's got a stall selling churros on there. He works the stall himself in the summer, so if you're down there, pop along and say hello. But he's all business tonight, looking to defend this WBC International Silver Lightweight title. And let's see whether the head is completely clear of Maykol Mendoza.
Well, it's a case of Turner being accurate again with that left hand early, and again, good shots from Turner. So Mendoza, he's not doing a lot wrong, he's staying on the outside, he's not thrown a lot, but he's just getting caught with accurate shots from Turner. Good stuff from him. The pace is suiting him down to the ground, he's a little bit too flat-footed, Mendoza, and he's getting caught on the outside.
This has been a really, really good start here for Henry Turner. He's won all 12 fights. He's only got 4 stoppages on the record, but he knows now that he's got the ability to do some serious damage to Maykol Mendoza.
Good shot from Mendoza went in there. So Turner, as I said, just got to keep to his boxing, stay disciplined behind that jab, straight left hand, and break the opponent down. He's doing everything well up to now. Little signs there that Mendoza trying to get him on the inside. As long as he keeps the punches long and straight, Turner's in control.
Mendoza took a swing and Henry Turner made him pay with an uppercut at the end of that little flurry. This is where he doesn't want to be. He's back to the ropes in his own corner. I must say, Richie, he doesn't look too steady on his feet, does he, Mendoza? Whether that's a balance issue, I'm not sure.
Balance issue, and he's been caught with a couple of good shots. So sometimes it can take a while to actually recover from heavy shots. He's been caught back at the head, remember. You can scramble your senses a little bit. But again, look at the way Turner pounces, literally. And Mendoza, once he makes a mistake, he gets punished.
1 minute in the second round, and punches that Henry Turner's landing are really doing some damage here. To his corner again, and took a really good right hand in the middle of that combination from Henry Turner.
And that's the discipline I'm talking about there, French. He just didn't go wading in there. He still stayed on the outside, working away with his jab, so he's being patient, which is good. These are good signs. Just keep working away with that jab. Force the opponent into coming over that front foot and making the mistake, and then if the job gets easy, you bring him on to the heavier shot. There you go. Bingo.
Whipping right hand around the corner. Started to box with his mouth open, Mendoza. Maybe he's feeling the pace already. The nod of the head indicates that he's feeling the pressure in there, feeling the power of Henry Turner. And there's the bell, and he'll be glad of a sit-down and a minute's rest just to regather his thoughts.
He has one shot, kid, that's it. But just feint a little bit more.
Alan Smith doing the talking. Here's some of Turner's accurate work again, Richard, the second.
Yeah, some good work there with the left hand, set up behind the jab. The jab sets up this attack also, and then he finishes on that hook there, so that's good work. Good coaching from Alan Smith, telling him to be patient and break him down.
While you were away, the main message coming from Alan Smith to Henry Turner was he feels he's only got a couple of rounds left, maximum, Maykol Mendoza. So the word is just to be patient, keep doing what you're doing, because they don't think he's going to last much longer.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what he wants from Turner. Just to stay disciplined, be patient, and just keep working away. And the openings will come. And that's what Alan Smith knows. So he's pleased at the moment, but just using just to keep it going.
So far, it's been pretty much a punch-perfect performance from Henry Turner. Excellent combination again, although he did just catch one on the way out from Mendoza. He's trying to show a bit of ambition himself here in the third. Maybe he knows the tank's starting to empty, and he might need to do something here to swing this fight his way.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a sign for Mendoza that he's still got a bit left. It is Turner with a good shot, but nevertheless, Turner's back to it. And that may even bring Mendoza over the front foot a little bit more because of that success that he had there, and make things a little bit easier for Turner as he's coming forward.
See, Richie, I'm not buying the showboating from Mendoza whatsoever. He's trying to convince himself as much as anybody else. There's a little slip there as well, which indicates the balance might not be the best.
He knows he's been outboxed here, Fletch, so he's just trying to draw Turner into a toe-to-toe mid-range battle. That's what he wants, but he's been picked off at long range with shots like that.
Halfway through the third, it's been dominated by Henry Turner to this point. Really good, solid right jab. That's been a good punch for Turner so far tonight. Sweeping, they found the target too. It's been the most impressive aspect for me, the accuracy of Turner's work, Richard.
Yeah, indeed. There's no head movement from Mendoza. That's one of his problems. A little bit frustrated trying to land that shot from too far out, swinging away. Right-hand Mendoza. He can't get close enough to Turner because of Turner's accurate straight shots, and that's why he's getting a little bit frustrated now, Mendoza.
A bit of aggression that we saw from the Colombian at the start of the round seems to have disappeared as well. Henry Turner back in control of things in there. Good work again with Mendoza stuck against the ropes. Still don't seem completely steady to me, Richie, I've got to say.
Yeah, you're right, Fletch.
Every time we see him move away like that, there's a little bit of a wobble about him, Mendoza. And that's another round in the bank for Henry Turner.
Right? But you're aiming too high.
Back to your call. Alan Smith doing the talking in Henry Turner's corner.
A little bit more, you jab a little bit more, then you can throw. Yeah, but it's always going to be tough, isn't it?
Corners, 10 seconds.
He's a busy fighter, Martinez. 11 fights in 2022. He trimmed it down to 6 last year. And tonight he's out for the third time in 2024. It's a really strong division. Super lightweight, the United Kingdom, Josh Taylor, Jack Catterall, Dalton Smith, the British champion, Adam Azim on the rise. Red hot division, right?
Yeah, it is indeed. Some really good fighters, isn't there?
Well, that's a good shot.
Yeah, lovely little screw shot there from Turner. Again, showing good variation. Mendoza knows he's got to come forward and try and close that gap. That's what's on his mind, and that's what his father would be telling him in the corner. You've got to get closer to him. But by doing that, then you risk walking onto punches. If he does that, he's got to move his head a little bit more, Fletch, to try and avoid the shots as he's coming forward.
Started to pile up the stoppages as well, Henry Turner. I mentioned he's only got 4. 3 of them are in his last 4 fights, and he's a fighter that likes to break his opponent down. He started that job off early tonight in the first round, and he's never really taken a backward step. Great body shot. Good shot. Really good body shot. Whipped it behind the elbow from Henry Turner. Good shot as well. The legs just stiffened there from Mendoza.
So we've just got to keep working with the jab. There you go. Just keep measuring the distance with that shot. And just get a reaction from Mendoza coming over that front foot maybe. But in them situations, you've just got to stay disciplined. Keep the jab going out and get Mendoza then to make the mistake. There you go, as he comes forward there, gets away with it. But Turner, again, boxing well at range.
He's betwixt and between, isn't he, Mendoza? Because when he boxes on the outside, he has no success. But when he does come forward, he just plays into the strengths of Henry Turner.
You see, for Mendoza, it would be better if Turner was saying it with his back on the ropes. But Mendoza's never really come forward and sustained the pressure. Because as he's coming forward, his feet are too slow, there's no head movement, and he's walking on to big shots all the time. I mean, he's a tough kid, I'll give him that. But he just hasn't got the skills that Turner's got. See the demeanour of him now, Fletch is getting slower and slower. It's time to be breaking down. This is what Alan Smith was talking about. He said there's only 2 rounds left in him.
It looks absolutely shattered, Richie, right now. There's nothing coming back whatsoever. And Henry Turner is teeing off at the moment.
And this is where you just stick to your boxing. That's a good shot indeed.
Looks like the end might be near. Turner can't miss at the moment, and he's running out of steam in there and running out of desire, I think, as well, and he's so relieved to hear the bell.
Good, you happy? Watch out for that hook, though, kid.
Yeah, let's keep my hand up.
That's a confident corner, and it's a confident performance, Richie, from Henry Turner.
Yeah, superb combination there. That left uppercut, right hook. He doesn't go wading in, just maintains that gap. It's a good performance up tonight from Turner.
Seconds out.
He's boxing really well.
So out they come for the 5th, scheduled for 10. This feels like a big round to me for Maykol Mendoza. I think he's going to have to dig really deep to get through it.
This could be an all-or-nothing round from Mendoza. There were worrying signs at the end of that round, and he was really tiring. He's not happy with him either. Towards the end of that last round, negative signs from him. He was being broken down, and he looked like he was just literally a couple of punches maybe being taken out of there.
I think the ambition is quickly leaving Maykol Mendoza due to the constant pressure and the accurate punching from Henry Turner. Give it a go here in centre ring, but he just can't keep him off. The punch is straight and accurate. There's the body shot, buckles the knees. He's doing remarkably well, Mendoza, I think, to still be in there. I mean, you can't doubt his courage.
He's a tough man indeed. And like I said earlier, it's an all-or-nothing round for him and the way he's coming forward. But that's giving Henry Turner more opportunities.
The opening minute has been dominant from Henry Turner. Lee Every, the referee, close by. And he's going to need to see things coming back, punches coming back from Mendoza. And he looks a fighter at the moment who doesn't really know what to do in there. Hanging on, has a look at the referee. Turner continues to land, continues to throw these accurate, hurtful punches, and Mendoza wobbling all over the ring. Lee Every says carry on. Surely it's only a matter of time, and then he jumps in to stop it. Halfway through the 5th round, and that was methodical, that was impressive, that was decisive from Henry Turner. That's a really good performance. Full credit to Maykol Mendoza for showing the courage to stay in there, having been seriously wobbled in the first round. But he was dominant throughout. Alan Smith's going to be delighted by that performance.
He will be delighted indeed, no doubt about it. That was a good performance. I thought technically he was very, very good indeed, but what impressed me also about him was the mental, the strength that he showed. He kept his boxing together, listening to his corner, stayed disciplined and broke a very tough opponent down behind that just basic, lovely boxing style. Good variation with the jab, the straight left hand, the good right hook and the odd left uppercut in there. But that was a good display. Rarely did you see him fall over his front foot and fall into his opponent. He kept a gap between himself and Mendoza and just broke the man down in front of him. That's a good display indeed from Henry Turner.
Let's have a look at some of these body shots, because they were really destructive. He really started to whip them in behind the elbows, didn't he?
Yeah, that was a crunching shot, wasn't it? That little switch of attack, wasn't it? He goes to the head, then swishes down there with the right up to the body, just under the left elbow of Mendoza. Keeps his opponent on the ropes here. That's a brilliant shot with that lead right uppercut and then a little left into the midsection as well. And then when we see the finish, staying disciplined though, keeping a gap, switching the attack, head shots, body shots, in and out with the feet. That's a good display, a good finish.
Absolutely, and full credit as well to Lee Every, who initially gave Maykol Mendoza every opportunity to fight his way back into it, but when it was clear to everybody inside York Hall that Mendoza had nothing left, he jumped in and stopped it, and full credit to Lee Every for doing that. So he was impressive tonight. Henry Turner remains unbeaten. Let's get confirmation of the result from MC Devsari.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the time of 1 minute 23 seconds in the 5th round, your referee Lee Every calls a halt to this contest. Therefore, your winner by TKO, and still WBC International Silver Super Lightweight Champion, the Showman, Henry Turner.
So Henry Turner, the winner, the Showman, put on a boxing show tonight, a boxing clinic in many ways. He never really gave Maykol Mendoza a chance to get into the fight right from the opening bell. That's now 5 stoppage wins in his career, and 4 of them have been in the last 5 fights that we've seen him in. The 3rd time that Martinez has been stopped, and that was a really impressive performance, Becky, from Henry Turner.
Yeah, certainly was. Thank you very much, Darren. What do you make of that, boys? You were surprised that Mendoza lasted as long as he did, didn't you?
Yeah, me and Bugsy both surprised after a couple of rounds. We thought that maybe going 3rd round he might get rid of him. He looked like he was starting to unravel, and then he came back into it a little bit.
Came right back into it.
Extremely tough as Mendoza. Like he was eating body shots from start to finish. They were hurtful as well, and he was being hurt by them, and he stayed in there, and then eventually he was stopped by the referee on his feet. Tough guy, but a really, really strong, solid, good performance from Henry Turner.
And what we're seeing with Henry Turner is the first, 6 or 7 fights.
Hey, I came into the gym with you a few weeks ago, and you told me about you wanted to put on a performance, you wanted to make a statement, and you wanted to put on a show. As they call you the showman for a reason. Tell me about how you're feeling upon reflection now.
Unbelievable. I thought it was a very measured performance. Took the first thing just to feel my feet, feel like what I had to do with him. Like I said, I never watch an opponent. I'll figure him out in a round, which I did, and I knew there's only one way to beat him and take him out, is fight him like a Colombian.
Tell me about the adjustments in there, because I know you don't watch many film in terms of with an opponent, but 9 days notice is not easy for any fighter to turn around and adjust to. So what did it take mentally for you to turn around and get ready for tonight?
Like I said, I was meant to fight a 16-0 opponent tonight. Unfortunately pulled out, which I was gutted about. They brung this fella in, big knockout ratio. So I knew I had to be careful in the first few rounds just to see what he was about. Once I knew what he was about, I had to take him out.
I see the compliments between you and Frank there. He's just off camera, just smiling with you. How does it feel in terms of the words that he's trying and passing on to you and where you are right now, especially now you're adding KOs to your records as well?
No, it's unbelievable. I can't say thank you enough to Frank and Francis, my manager, for giving me these opportunities, and to all my fans that come out and watch me every single time and pay their hard-earned money. All my sponsors, without them, it ain't possible. So yeah, it's for this man now to give me what I want. I think it's a British title time.
Oh, you're on cue. Exactly the next segue I was going to go to. So it is for you. That is the next trajectory we want for 2024.
I feel like that's what I want next. I've progressed every single fight, and I'm proving that I'm capable of doing it.
I love it, Becky. Showtime with the showman, Henry Turner.
Yeah.